I don't need to be Hulk Hogan or Arnold. This bike will complement me. Hey everybody, this is Rink from the Rink. Today we've bought this lovely blackish bike here into Kirkfield. This bike, as you could see, is humongous. Today we came to Kirkfield, which is a cool little town. And I want to apologize because it's right on the side of the road, so it might be a little noisy at times. Now this R18 is the standard R18, distinguished by the 19-inch front wheels and the 16-inch. And they're both spoke wheels, which matches the theme of this style of bike. If I was not a motorcycle guy and I saw this bike, I'd pretty much categorize it as like a steampunk type of art decor type of piece of art. Notice I use the word art. It's really good looking. This is a piece of art that happened to have two wheels, handlebar, and a great big engine. Now speaking of the engine, this engine is 1802 cc's. Now that makes it one of the biggest bikes I've ever ridden. When you crank it, it's pretty crazy. You just really have to hang on. As you can see, this boxer engine is designed way back. Supposedly designed this bike after the R5. Sort of had this line. It was black, it had pinstripes. Oh, and speaking of pinstripes, the bike here is a first edition R18. Now you ask, first edition, what do you mean? Like the first year that it was introduced? That's right. It was available in the first year of introduction, which was 2020. Well, this was launched September 2020. Now that's right in the COVID era. So this bike was launched online. This particular bike here, as I said, is the standard R18. Now there are other variations, which consists of a classic, which pretty much reminds me of the Harley Heritage. That's what those things look like. This was a showpiece that was customized at the local dealer, and it had great reactions by everybody who saw this. Most of the people, I'm sure, were attracted by these. This bar here, apes on a BMW. And when's the last time you saw that? You never saw it. That's right. So this R18, when it was launched, it was introduced, it was also launched with a host of different accessories that you could accessorize your R18 with. Even the R18B, which stands for bagger, or the Transcontinental, which is like your Ultra in Harley-Davidson world, they've got a lot of accessories as well. Besides the ape hangers right here, the next thing that catches your eyes the most is probably this pipe. That's right. Now this is the Vance & Hines, but it is in cooperation with BMW brand. Also, this cover, it's quite hot actually, is made by Roland Sands. A lot of you guys probably very familiar with Roland Sands because they do a lot of customization for Harley. They have a lot of parts. So this cover is by Roland Sands. It's for both the cylinders. The next thing you'll see, perhaps, will be these bronze BMW badges. These badges came with your first edition special presentation box, which consists of what? It consists of an R18 First Edition cap, also has a black leather belt with R18 First Edition buckle. Okay, and it came with a key. I have it on me. This key is a screwdriver. Was supposed to be used to install these. And perhaps you'll notice that headlight housing, the trim here, it's also a Roland Sands piece that sort of go with the covers on the boxer engine. Now there's something else. This is a Joker machine mirror. Now this mirror looks amazing. It's not my first piece of Joker machine hardware or accessory, but it is one of the really well-made pieces from Joker machine. Another piece of Roland Sands with this diamond cut type of styling, and that is the black diamond cutout gas filler cap. And this is not original either. This is also a Roland Sands. So this bike is pretty customized. You know, it's just a bolt on or whatnot, but yes, that's what customization is. You accessorize your bikes with accessories. Some are harder to put on, and some are just like 2 screws and you got it done. Now this is even easier. 1 Allen key, lift, slide, just like your Hardy seats. This seat is really good. Of all the parts that I have on the bike, the accessories, the pipes are aftermarket pipes. They're louder. That's all you're gonna get. Now, this bike also comes with heated grips, 3 stages, which I've found very useful. Now, this bike is a cruiser, obviously. It's perfect for cruising. Let me show you why, because, well, one of the reasons anyways. Look how low it is. I do not see anybody who is 5 feet and above and not be able to ride this bike. If it sounds like I really like this bike and I'm just praising it, well, I really do like this bike and I find a lot of pros to it. But of course, there are cons to all bikes. And one of the cons of this bike, you might have already guessed it, is it's really low and it's very convenient for people of shorter stature to ride it, but that means the clearance is probably quite low. You can't even go on the ramp very hot. If you do, it's gonna scrape. The second con is, as you can see this, that engine placement will not allow forward controls. My legs are like this. Of course, you could say that you could stretch your legs like this, and I've done it, but only on cool days, because otherwise you're gonna burn some. So consider that before you even walk into a BMW dealer. Because if you see this thing in person, regardless of your taste in motorcycle, you're gonna think it's really pretty and really good looking. And what I really like about the foot controls on this bike is they're really long. I mean, they stick out a bit. Now, this kickstand here is one of the longest kickstand I've ever seen on any bike. But it works really well and it boosts your confidence when you park this bike. This bike from all angles look really amazing. Now let me just maybe let you hear it. As you can see, the bike sways from left to right while you turn the throttle. Now when you take the kickstand down, it'll just turn off, like a lot of other bikes. It's convenient, because the only time you want to kickstand down is when you're going to park the bike and get off. But anyways, thanks for watching this video of my R18 from BMW. Please comment, like, and share. I mean, if you like my contents, please consider subscribing. See you next time. Bye.
Yeah.